If saying no gives you a mini panic attack, well, this one's for you. So why does saying no make you panicky? Does it like make your heart race? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Why is that? Because we've been conditioned to people please. We've been conditioned to say yes all of the time and take care of everybody except ourselves. So you can start saying no, and you don't need to be mean about it. It is quite doable to say no in a very polite and respectful manner. Sometimes once you start doing it, the other people might get upset with you. You will probably inevitably get uncomfortable, but that's okay, because that's actually where the work is. Once you say no, especially if you're not used to saying no, you're going to get uncomfortable. And that's where you need to sit with that. That is where the work is. Then you sit there and you say, why did that make me feel uncomfortable? What is going on that I can't just say no to something that I don't want to do without feeling extremely uncomfortable and possibly full of guilt and shame? Why? So that's where the work is. And, we all do it. I've seen myself say yes to dinner dates, events that I did not want to go to for one reason or another. Maybe I was just tired. I just didn't have the energy to adult. I just wanted to be home. And I now say no, and I have no guilt, and I don't feel uncomfortable anymore. But it took me a very, very long time to get there. I would say no, and I would sit. And the other person would be, oh, come on, you'll enjoy yourself. It's just dinner. We'll be home early enough. And I would almost change my mind just to please them. But I've learned how to take care of myself. And it's not about them. I'm not saying no because I don't want to be around them. I'm saying no because I don't want to go. And I should not have to go places that I don't want to go just because. It's just so ridiculous that we've conditioned ourselves to feeling like we need to do everything everybody wants us to do. If you feel like you need to be home recharging your battery, then do it. And if there's some sort of event that somebody has always relied on you for and you really don't want to do it or you don't want to go, rehearse this. Thank you for thinking of me. I really do appreciate it. But at this time, I just don't have the time to do it, so I'll have to say no. You could simply just say no as well, because no is a full sentence, N-O, period, or even exclamation mark. But if that's too uncomfortable for you, if that's too uncomfortable a place to start with just a small explanation. Nothing that says, oh, well, I can't because no. No, don't go there. Just thank you for thinking of me, but at this time I will have to say no. Again, thank you. That's it. And if that's too uncomfortable for you, Google some things that you can say that you're comfortable with, that work for you and your space. So if any of this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It helps me get the word out to other women that this might resonate with them, and I really appreciate that. And if you're looking for a space that's off Facebook, that's very private, that's only for women, especially midlife women, feeling stuck, maybe dealing with limiting beliefs, asking themselves at this point in their life, maybe they're empty nesters and saying, or maybe you're an empty nester and you're saying, is this it? You're trying to remember what used to bring you joy. Consider joining my community called the Courage Collective. It's free. for life. There's videos in there on journaling, the science behind how journaling helps bring your anxiety levels down. We do a daily gratitude, a mantra, and a courage practice every day. We check in with each other every day. There is a challenge, a self-worth challenge in the classroom, in the materials, a couple of videos on grounding exercises, box breathing. And there's also a course that I'm going to be starting mid-January, a 3-month course on how to move from a place of fear and feeling stuck, because you're not stuck. You're definitely not. You're not broken. But moving from that place, that feeling, to moving into a place of courage where you're stepping into courage one step at a time, one day at a time, one journal entry at a time. I'll leave the links below, and I hope to see you there. And if you have any questions or comments or anything for me, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want this conversation to continue, but you want it private, direct message me. Love to hear from you. Thank you.